This video is for anyone who wants to start reading the Bible but doesn't know where to start or feels overwhelmed. Before I ever started reading the Bible, I felt that exact way, and I also used the excuse of, I don't understand it, so I don't want to read it. But today, all those excuses end because I'm going to give you some tips on how to get started reading the Bible. So the first things first, if you don't have a Bible, I don't care. You can start reading the Bible for free by downloading YouVersion. In the App Store, it's a free app. There's so many translations of the Bible on there, and if you don't have a physical Bible, you can start there. When it comes to translations, I recommend NRSV, the New Revised Standard Version. My physical Bible is the New Catholic Bible, St. Joseph Edition, but NRSV is on YouVersion, the app, and it's a really good translation. Now, what do you start with when you're reading the Bible? I recommend starting with the Gospels. These are the first 4 books of the New Testament: Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. And there's a few reasons I like starting with these. First of all, they tell the story of Jesus. So if you want to get to know Jesus, you read the Gospels. And what's nice about them is they repeat the same story essentially 4 times. So as you read, Matthew and then Mark, you're going to understand Mark more because you already read Matthew. And then as you read Luke, you understand it more because you already have read Matthew and Mark, and then, so on. So it's great to start with these books because you're able to read the same story over and over again pretty much and be able to better understand what's going on. And you're reading the full life of Jesus. And if you're like me and you keep using the excuse of I don't understand it, so I just don't want to read it, I have 2 things to say on that. First of all, keep reading. The more you read the Bible, the more you will understand it. But you're not going to be able to miraculously understand the Bible one day if you never start reading the Bible. So try to challenge yourself to read 1 chapter of the Bible a day, especially if you start with the Gospels. You will be able to have a pretty good idea of what's going on. After you finish the Gospels and you decide maybe to finish the New Testament or go back to the Old Testament, you're going to have a better idea of how to understand the Bible because you've already had experience reading 4 of the books. The second thing is that we have this thing called the internet. So if there's something you're reading in the Bible and you don't understand it, you can go on Google and you can write Leviticus chapter 9, what does it mean? Or Leviticus chapter 9, verse 3, what does it mean? We need to seek out knowledge. We cannot use the excuse of I don't know when we have all of these resources around us to help us understand what things mean. We need to stop babying ourselves and making it seem like, oh, I don't understand it, so that's too bad. I don't know. Let's stop that right now. And let's hold ourselves to a higher standard. This book is the best self-help book you will ever read. There's so much wisdom and knowledge in here. Even if you're not a Christian, it's such a great book that just tells you how to live a beautiful, amazing life. If you start reading the Bible today, just read 1 chapter. I promise you will not regret it. Anyway, don't forget to thank God for the little things like the sun in the sky, breath in your lungs, a roof over your head, and I hope you have a great day. Bye.